this is going to be the final week of trading for me. I think I've ended early because I blew two phase ones past, blew two 10k phase twos from this week, which is obviously the end of the week, Sunday 14th of December. Blew two accounts in phase two, and it was pretty bad, I would say. But yeah, we just gotta go on till next year. Gotta back test and gotta see what I need to change with the strategy. But right now, obviously, as you can see, I tried taking a lot of trades at once. I think that's why I blew the account, remembering back onto that. But yeah, I think the reason why I blew my accounts was, number one, I just entered when I felt like it, so I should have entered on a good setup, not a bad setup and over risking. I wanted to pass these challenges very quickly in a short time frame, and I think it just didn't work. I think I should have just waited until next year and kept these phase twos in check, in a sense. So I don't think there was no point of me trading, but this month has respected it. Definitely, this is what I'm thinking. I think it's definitely 100% respected it. I think next year we're going to be looking at still going down. This is what I'm thinking right now, speculation wise. Obviously we're in a yearly FEG, but I think in terms of right now, order flow for this year has been very, very obviously straight and direct. In terms of just sales, which is not that bad. Obviously, when we look at the January, obviously we started going down, hit this FEG, went down, obviously maybe a small retracement up when government closed, when it reopened, just straight back down again. So clearly I've got a very strong consensus that we've respected this FEG and we're just going to go straight down into these lows for next year. But as I said again, why I blew both of their accounts was just over trading, over risking, and just panicking of why I wouldn't pass these accounts. I think that's the number one thing I need to factor in for me for obviously next year, when I'm looking at data right now and looking what I've done for the past 6 months of trading. Obviously it's going to be very hard. We're just going to check the news for next week, but obviously I'm not trading. I'm probably just going to do a little demo trading, maybe try and find out what I need to fix, what I need to do in terms of just maybe a system just to battle my obviously psychological aspects, because obviously I had a good week before passing my phase one, passing another phase one this week, and also both failing them. I think that's not very helpful for anyone. But as I said again, we'll look into the news next week. It's not that much news. I think that's why a lot of people aren't just obviously trading, because obviously New Year's, December, we don't really trade. I think this is the perfect time to refine your data, refine what you need to do, iron out the creases, and that is what I need to do. Obviously it's been 6 months, but right now I'm trying to obviously make sure that when I come into the new year 2026, I'm ready for the new year, obviously refining data. But when we look at news next week, there's quite a lot of news drivers that obviously you can see right here. Obviously we're on December, so yeah, not too bad. Just get off this. But yeah, there's just a lot of news drivers, obviously, since there's not been a lot of news for the next coming weeks. But obviously I wouldn't trade this. When you do back test data for my strategy, obviously you need to save a lot of data. So when I did back test my strategy, usually this is when December time is dead. That's when a lot of people don't really trade in December time, and that's when you see a shift into meme coins and crypto, obviously because the market's closed most days. But when we do look at the second half of December, and then obviously first week, you don't see quite a lot of news, as you can see. So obviously only a couple USD news, and then the rest of the week is just It's kind of dry, it's kind of dead. Tuesday is going to be the same, so it's just going to be trying to be dead. So obviously 22nd Monday, it's not really a lot of news factors. Monday 29th, not a lot of news factors. This is New Year's basically, so obviously it might be good to wait and see what the bias is for the first week of the year, and then see what might actually happen. That's a very good way of just, not trying to second guess, but you can still trade it obviously from the consensus of last year. But obviously I think what I might do is I might trade it, take it as a swing trade for 2 weeks, but I might not even take this week and see what might happen in this week, so I can see if the market's going to go down or up. So it's a very first good week of indicator. But obviously maybe December week, first week of January won't be that good. But as again, I'll probably be refining my data, still making YouTube videos, obviously trying to see what I need to fix psychologically to obviously improve within the trading space. Obviously not uploading accounts, not panicking, because it's the last week. I feel like that's a very big factor. Since it was the last week, I think a lot of people panicked. I know I panicked a lot. Bearing in mind, I wanted to get this payout really quickly out, get this done for the year as one of my jobs and roles within the year. But it's just a very hard process mentally. But I think this is just a reflection, just trying to see how to obviously combat over trading, over risking, and obviously not panicking since this is the last week, because obviously there's still next year to come and the year after that. But yeah, I think that is just a lot right now to uncover within myself. I think it's very good to obviously speak about this, obviously mention it. But as I said again, like, I really want to obviously overdrain myself mentally. I want to probably conserve my mental energy for the next coming weeks and ready for the new year and starting up. But yeah, most of the time I'll probably be backtesting, showing you my backtest trades, obviously refining the data. I'll show you what I'll be doing through that. But yeah, I think this is the time where obviously you have to sharpen your strategy, maybe improve your strategy, not in terms of changing the whole thing, but obviously seeing maybe changing the time frame, maybe trying to get a better entry in terms of you look at your past trades and you're like, oh, the entry wasn't that good, stop loss wasn't that good, that's why I got stopped out. Maybe refining that data as well. So that's what I'll be looking at as well. But mostly I think my strategy is very good. I think I've adapted it throughout the markets this year. Obviously Trump's come in, I've increased my stop loss since obviously Trump has come in and obviously done a lot of movement, but I've obviously implemented 4-hour, 1 hour time chart to that. But I think it's just it's a different ball game, as I said again. But yeah, hopefully you do like this video. It's just a little 8-minute rant of me just saying what I need to do obviously in the coming weeks, since trading's not going to be on. But yeah, hopefully you do like this video and you do subscribe.